This is the Ludlow Porch Show on the Fun Seekers Radio Network, brought to you in part by Frosty Mountain Pure Spring Water, by AirTran Airlines, It's Something Else, and by Colonel Poole's Barbecue and the world-famous Pig Hill of Fame. The toll-free lines are now open at 1-800-572-TALK. That's 1-800-572-8255. And now, here's Ludlow Porch.
Well, good morning, Fun Seekers. Hi, y'all. Glad you are with us this morning. It's Friday, our catch-up day, and we're going to get together and watch the sun come out here after a while, I hope. We got some folks been on hold a while. We're going to get right back to the phone. Spartanburg, South Carolina, and Sara on the radio. Hello, Sara.
And good morning, Ludlow.
How you, my friend?
I'm fine, and the last time I saw you, I took your picture. You'll remember me by that.
Okay.
All right. Listen, I want to thank you for being there this morning. It's a horrible day in Spartanburg with rains and thunderstorms, but I don't have to water the garden today, neither do I have to water the flowers.
That's right. Mother Nature looked after that for you.
Oh, man, yeah, and it's good to be alive this morning.
It is, it is.
And thank you for being there, and Denny does a good job, too, doesn't he?
He does a great job.
Yes, he does. And thanks again. I don't get to talk to you very often because of work and this, that, and the other, but I appreciate you being there, and I listen to you every chance I get.
And listen, I appreciate you being there.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Somerset, Kentucky, and Jack on the radio. Hello, Jack.
Hey, how you doing, Ludlow?
I'm doing good, buddy. You all right?
Yeah, doing fine.
Good.
Listen, watch the arrow in front of you with that Pat Sajak.
That's exactly right. And there's not a night that goes by on Wheel of Fortune that he doesn't have to tell some poor, confused, nervous man or woman to watch the other arrow.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking about that, and I knew I'd heard that before, and it finally came to me.
Yeah, if you'll tune them in tonight, you'll hear it again.
That's right. Another thing, you were talking about dumb yesterday. How about a person is so dumb that if their brain were in a thimble, it would sound like a BB in a boxcar of a train.
That's very descriptive. Very descriptive.
Or another one was, if his brain were ink, it wouldn't be enough to dot an I.
Funny stuff. Yeah.
Well, listen,
makes the language more interesting when folks come up with stuff like that.
I guess it's still raining down there?
Yeah. Yes, and cloudy and windy and stormy looking.
Been raining here all morning, but it's starting to brighten up a little bit.
All right,
Looks like it may be going to clear out of here.
I hope you have a nice weekend.
Well, I do too. Thank you, and hope to talk to you again.
All right, buddy. Call often. We love it.
All right.
Bye-bye. 1-800-572-8255. Let's talk to the Bumpkin Jr. Hello there, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you, Ludlow?
I'm glad you called.
Well, I just want to talk to you about, you're talking about them lady boxes.
Yeah.
They got lady wrestlers.
Yeah, oh yeah, they've had those for years.
That's just something I don't enjoy watching. They sling each other around by their hair. And
do you enjoy the men?
Oh yes,
wrestlers?
I stayed up till midnight last night watching it.
What would they had it on that late, did they?
Yes, so they showed it again on television.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes you don't understand what's popular, but boy, that's popular on television.
It died down for a little bit and it started coming back again.
Yeah, well, if you enjoy it, go to it. That's what I was saying. I'm glad you called, my man. You take care of yourself.
Right,
we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
1-800-572-8255. Yeah. Whoever said violence never solved anything, watch wrestling. Or watch a football game, for that matter. 1-800-572-8255, Ludlow and Denny, and I'm going to tell you we're going to have a great weekend. I hope you got some big plans made, going to get out of the house and go do something fun and just kind of enjoy yourself. Recharge the batteries. That's what the weekends are for. Keeping the batteries recharged, both for your physical well-being and your spiritual well-being. 1-800-572-8255. Want to tell you about the place to eat. Listen, make this a destination whenever you're traveling, or if you just can't get by another day without some good Southern food. And I'm talking about good Southern food. I'm talking about the Blue Willow Inn in beautiful Social Circle, Georgia, where they do everything necessary to make sure you don't just have a meal, you have a dining experience. Beautiful surroundings, best service anywhere, and I promise you can put this food up against any you've ever had. The next time you gotta have some fried chicken, some country fried steak, some fried green tomatoes, bunch of vegetables, banana pudding, cornbread, yeast rolls, you make it the Blue Willow Inn. It's in beautiful Social Circle, Georgia, and in all likelihood, I'll see you there.
To a waiting push-button world, Power Phone on Hold brings...
All right, Dalton, Georgia, and Franny Frog. Hello there. How you doing?
Hello, Ludlow.
You doing all right?
I live in Whitfield County on Lake Cathy, and I can sit here in my kitchen and watch the fish jump.
Ooh, what a lucky lady.
I have a problem with swallows on my windows. My house is partially over the water, and I have 7 swallows' nests. Now, I don't mind the birds. They're beautiful, but they're ruining the paint. Their droppings is ruining the paint on my house. The only thing I know to do...
You got 7 nests?
7 nests of swallows.
I bet they are making a mess.
They are beautiful, but, as I said, they're ruining the paint.
Yeah.
I'm going to order some plastic owls and try that. However, I have a friend who has a garden, and she tried that to keep pests away from her garden, and she said she went back out a few days later, and the birds were sitting on the owl's head.
Yeah,
so it didn't work.
Yeah, I have heard mixed results on the plastic owl. I think that
someone might have a suggestion.
Let me. I think I may have one.
They're pressure washing it within the next few days, but I'm not so... I hate that they're going to bring the nest down, but something has to be done.
Yeah, you can't let them tear up your house. There's a product, and I hope I got this right. I think this is for birds. When you check this out, ask them about a product called Hot Foot.
Okay.
I think it's a spray, and if that's for something else, I apologize that I'm putting you to this trouble, but that is lingering in my mind as a remedy somebody gave us one time here on the air for this same problem.
Okay. I don't mind the frogs, as my little one says, and I don't mind the turtles, and I love the ducks, but the birds have got to go. Yeah, you can't,
as pretty as they are and as much as you enjoy them, you can't have them ruining your house.
No.
Because when all is said and done, they're just birds.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Denny, we'll get some mail on that prediction. Visit Colonel Pooh's Barbecue in East Ellijay, Georgia, and see the world-famous Pig Hill of Fame. Let's go to Brunswick, Georgia, and talk to Donna on the radio. Hello, Donna.
Hi, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm doing just super.
Good.
And I hope you are, too.
Good to hear from you.
Are you? Yesterday I called in, and I just wasn't paying attention when you called my name. And I missed that. But I wanted to talk about Scott Reifman with WMOG here in Brunswick.
Yes. Who is the local president of the Ann Margaret fan club.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he is one of our best radio announcers.
A credit to his mama and daddy.
He is a wonderful person, wonderful family man. He's just a good guy all the way around.
No question.
Well, he and I have formed what we are calling the fan club. We are collecting fans from people who want to donate them, fans and window air conditioners, and then we are receiving calls from people who need these, who can't afford to get them. and then we are passing them out to them. So it's like a Robin Hood thing, from the rich to the poor.
Well, that's wonderful.
And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, maybe in your large listening audience, somebody else might pick up on this and might want to do the same thing to help people out through this hot, hot summer. It's been 100 degrees for about 4 days in a row here.
Yep, and it's got to be agony.
I've inspected about 15 so far, and I've given them all out and got a waiting list, and we are just going to town on this. And it's really fun. I enjoy it. I've been in a position in myself where I was no air conditioner, no fan, little hot apartment in Indianapolis, and I had to get help in, and I just want to help somebody back, and I really enjoy it.
Well, how are they getting the fans to you? How do you find out? They writing the radio station, or they call?
He's putting it out over WMOG, my name and my phone number, and they're calling me. And I either, if they can bring them out to me, that's fine. If they can't, I'll go pick them up. And the people want them. If they can come out and get them, fine. If they can't, I'll deliver it to them.
All right, worthwhile.
Scott's working with me on those deliveries and pickups too.
A worthwhile cause. You want to give your name and number?
Sure. My name is Donna O'Neill. Area code 912-265-0351.
Okay. If we get any calls, I'll give them that number.
Thank you much.
Okay, my friend. You take care.
Bye-bye.
Take care of yourself.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Donna O'Neill, 912-265-0351. If you live down that way, it'd be kind of hard to mail her an air conditioner, but if you live down that way, you might want to give her a buzz or call WMOG down there in Georgia's beautiful Golden Isles. Ludlow and Denny on the Fun Seekers Radio Network, and boy, we are having fun now. Want to hear from you. 1-800-572-8255. That's 1-800-572-TALK. When you start to make iced tea next time, I want you to think about using bottled water. See how much better it tastes. You're going to like this idea. A little tip for you. Make sure it's Frosty Mountain pure spring water. Pure. That means nothing else is there, gang. That comes out of the spring up to their bottling area, and that's where you get it from. You stop by and pick some up. Frosty Mountain pure spring water. Water from the spring and not the tap. If your favorite store doesn't have it, ask them to get it for you. It's Frosty Mountain pure spring water. We're going to talk to a man who knows just about everything, and the keeper of all knowledge, Proffesor Eric von Doppelganger. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning, enlightened one.
What a pleasure.
How the world you do?
I'm doing good, buddy.
Sorry I hadn't been calling you lately. National Weather Service had me out on the Pacific Ocean trying to figure out a way to heat up the Pacific every 10 years or so and prevent these El Niños.
Well, I hope you made good progress while you were out there.
Not yet. I can't do everything.
No, that's right. Too many demands on your time.
Yeah, well, but we're working on it.
All right.
Got 9 more years to go. You ready for a little historical trivia this morning?
Oh, you will call in and embarrass me again, but as always, we learn something, and I'm ready to be embarrassed.
All right. Well, you probably know this. Who was the first president born in the U.S.?
The first president born in the... Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I almost jumped quickly on that one. John Adams.
No, way after that, Van Buren.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Van Buren was first in a lot of things. He was first to wear long pants.
Because you know why? Because his ankles were freezing.
Oh, okay. He was also the first man that was elected president that wasn't a Virginian or an Adams.
That's interesting.
That's true.
Yeah.
The first one that wasn't either Virginian or Adams.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the name of the trail used by the Pony Express riders from Missouri to California?
It had a name.
Yeah.
The trail they rode.
Yeah, like the Santa Fe and Chisholm and that sort of stuff.
Was this the Overland?
No, it was the Oxbow.
Well, I'd have never got that.
No, I never would have either. I read the book.
Never got that. That's a great question.
Okay. In the late 1700s, there was a religious movement called the Shakers.
Mm-hmm.
Had they recruited, regardless of how many people they recruited, they were doomed to failure, and why?
Don't know.
Their main belief was celibacy for men and women.
Tough. Tough.
About 100 years, that's been the limit.
Yep, tops. Absolute tops.
Surely there were other people that done this, but who were two very famous Americans that married their 13-year-old cousins?
Well, let's see. There was Jerry Lee Lewis, who is probably the most famous one to do that. Did you have him down?
Yep.
And there's somebody else famous.
Yep.
They married their what cousin? The third cousin? What?
I don't know whether it's first, second, or third. It's just
okay, then
13-year-old cousin.
13 that's what throws me. See, I was going to go Roosevelt. That's what the 13-year-old gets me. I don't know.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Did he really?
Yep.
That little devil.
Yeah, oh boy.
Hey, but he explained it all. He said, you know me, I'm always drunk.
Yeah. He had a lot of shortcomings.
Yeah.
And was accused a lot he didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
When was the first U.S. census?
Ooh, that's going to go way back. I'm going to go 1804.
1790. You didn't go back far enough.
No, I was in the right direction.
What was the population of the United States in 1790?
9 million.
3.9 million.
3.9 million.
There were 697,000 slaves, 59,000 free blacks. Largest city was Philadelphia. Second largest, New York.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
And, of course, they didn't count Indians. And
well, they couldn't.
It still might have been misleading because slaves were counted as 3/5 of a person.
Wow.
Talk about compromise.
You're talking about mathematics and bigotry kind of rolled into one.
Yeah. Don't know how they done it, but well, I know why they done it, and it's because the southern states wanted the extra representation, and the northern states didn't want them to have it, and that's what the whole thing leading up to the Civil War was about anyway.
Yeah.
What percentage of the people you think were under 16 years old at that time?
And give me the 18 what again? I mean 1790 something?
Yeah. What percent of them were under 16?
15.
49%.
Okay, yeah, because they were dying off, wasn't they?
Yeah, because, they're big families and short lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you didn't raise children, you raised farm hands.
That's absolutely correct. Well, that's all I got on my little list this morning.
Well, I don't think I got a 1, did I?
No. What's the difference?
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare some for you.
All right.
And we'll just, the next time you call, we'll get back to our contest and start from scratch and see how awfully embarrassed I am when it's all over with.
I'd rather start back from where we were, because I was about 100 points ahead.
That was the reason I talked about the clean slate. I've been good, and I've suffered my embarrassment like a man, and I should get a chance to start over.
I guess so.
All right. You behaving yourself? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Minding your doctor, doing everything they told you?
Yeah, I hadn't smoked in 7 weeks. And I've been out there exercising, running, jumping.
I can't wait to see you. I bet you that. How much weight have you lost?
About 20 pounds, but along with quitting smoking, that is quite a accomplishment.
I promise you. You take care of your bad self, Professor.
Y'all be sweet.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
AirTran Airlines, gang. It's something else.
Bring along the David John. Fairly well, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Hot, come on, cold, let me show you where it's at. Hot, come on, cold, let me show you where it's at. Hot, come on, cold, let me show you where it's at. Fairly well, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Hot, cold, bring along the David John. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Hot, cold, bring along the David John. The name of the place is Like It Like That. Yes, sir.
Celebrating.
Well, you can tell by that music and by the weather that the inspector steps out of the fog and into your heart. Here he is, the inspector. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Monsieur Ledere.
How are you?
I am doing just fine as today.
Good.
I've had a crazy couple of days on the show.
Really?
Yes, it should really be out of the shrink's office and into your heart this morning, Monsieur.
You been to see your shrink?
Well, I had to take my lovely wife, Mimi. She's been acting kind of funny the last few days.
Kind of what?
Funny.
Okay.
Funny.
I got you. F-U-N-N-Y.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
Of course, funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's been acting strange, Monsieur. The other day, she asked me, she says, she's trying to study on the American way of life and everything, as you know.
Yes, she's becoming completely Americanized.
Yeah, and she's decided she wants to be a big baseball fan. And she asked me the other day, she said, Monsieur, I am reading here that the Cincinnati Reds were the first professional baseball team. And she says, who did they play if they were the first one? I said, Mimi, I don't know.
Great questions.
And then she asked me, she says, Monsieur, she says, you know how a chairman, he chairs a committee, he has a chair. The senator, he has a seat, but the judge has to sit on the bench. Why don't they call it the settee? The judges approach the settee or something.
Yeah, she's right. That would make more sense.
I don't know, Monsieur. Do you have some idea what's wrong with her?
No, she just has an inquiring mind.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's what the shrink said.
Yeah.
You mean I spent $200 just to hear the same thing I could have got from you?
Probably, yeah.
Sacre bleu. But the thing that really tipped it off, Monsieur, is we went to the grocery store last night.
Yeah.
And she was looking at the whole chickens to purchase a chicken.
Yeah.
And she bought 2 whole chickens. And I said, Mimi, why are you buying 2 chickens? We only need 1. And she says, there was just something about these 2 chickens. They looked like they might have known each other, so I didn't want to separate them.
A dear, kind-hearted woman.
I tell you what, she is just a sweetheart, but I don't know. But anyway.
But she does intellectually, she keeps you sharp. You got to admit that.
Yes, I am sharp as a tack because of her loving ways and keeping me up on my tiptoes, I guess you might say.
Yes.
Or whatever. Is it raining up in the Suwanee, Georgia today?
Yeah, it's drizzly and drippy and overcast.
Yes, and just all wet and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I am drip drying my Minky Beauregard right now. He went out to the backyard. He's got this thing about playing Daniel Boone there, Monsieur.
Oh, really?
But do you know how hard it is to find the Daniel Boone coonskin hat anymore?
Those are hard to come by?
Oh, yes. I remember when I was a child in Chardonnay, France, my hometown.
Yes.
We used to play the Daniel Boones. We would get it on the television. And we could get the coonskin cap easy, but...
Have you tried walking into a store and asking if they have any Daniel Boone's coonskin hats?
Monsieur, I have, and I have never heard such chortling and caterwauling in my life.
Yeah.
They're making me look silly.
Yeah. You may have to get your own. You may have to go out and...
Shoot the cooners?
Well, trap it and...
Trap it?
Wait till it reaches a mature age and passes away and then get it.
Just until it just naturally just drops dead?
Yeah.
What if I just hasten the process and use my trusty pimp shotgun?
Well,
take one out like that.
You wouldn't want to kill an innocent little coon just for a hat, and the hat is for a monkey. Get the monkey a beret. You got a lot of berets around your house. And
I did.
And tell him that was once worn by Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone? Calling Danielle Boone?
Yeah, Daniel Boone's.
Danielle Boone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
He's a monkey. What does he know?
I know. Michelle, you know, I should come to your... In fact, what is it? Your psychiatric clinic of the...
Yeah.
You're a very smart man, Michelle.
Well, I just know monkeys.
You are a minky specialist, huh? Okay.
Inspector, you keep saying you're going to come by here and see us in your trench coat and your funny hat. You never show.
Michelle, I have lost my laundry ticket. I cannot get my trench coat out of the laundry. They will not give it to me.
Really?
At my ticket. So I don't know.
Well...
But I will come one day even without the trench coat.
Come with one of your Hawaiian shirts. I don't care what. I just want to see you. Come on by.
Okay.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Bonjourneys to you.
Daniel Boone was a man.
Yeah.
Yes, a big man. With an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he.
Small Mountain. 1-800-572-8255, Knoxville, Tennessee. And Mr. Ed. Hello, Ed. How you doing?
Hello, Ludlow. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, pal.
Well, I have a little story to tell you here.
All right.
I've pulled 3 personalities radio like you are, and they say I should be given the name Windy Ed. I need your vote to say I don't. I'm biggest introvert in Knoxville.
Windy Ed.
So if you vote for me, I'll get that handle off of me.
Then I vote that you just stay plain old Ed.
Well, that's a good deal. I know what you mean.
All right.
But I had I was done. I was going to say. Well, I'll tell you one more thing.
Okay.
My grandfather was warden of the prison, I think I told you.
You
and he
did?
had a chauffeur, and he was going to take me to see the airplanes. And he went down to see his girlfriend, and I turned that siren on, and they had police everywhere, man. But what was I going to tell you? Oh, yeah, my grandson was out Victoria at high school here in Knoxville 2 years ago. And he's going to Duke to med school where they're psychiatrists.
Well, that's good.
And I told him he'd go to work on his grandpa first.
First customer.
That's right.
First customer.
Well, right to be back on with, though.
All right, buddy. I'm glad you called. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. 1-800-572-8255 is our number. Ludlow and Denny. Fun Seekers Radio Network. Haywood Smith's new book is called Damask Rose, getting rave reviews. If you are into historical romance novels, this is the one for you. It is set in the passionate world of medieval Scotland, and it's available from St. Martin's Paperbacks. You stop by your nearest bookstore and pick up a copy and tell them Ludlow sent you.
News Radio 960, WRFC, is celebrating 50 years of service to our neighbors in...
Sometimes she runs, sometimes she don't. More than once she's left me on the side of the road. The older she gets, the slower we go. But there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. She needs a carburetor, a set of plug wires. She's riding me around on 4-ball tires. The wipers don't work and the horn don't blow, but there ain't nothing wrong with the radio.
All right, Cartersville, Georgia, and Christine on the radio. Hello, Christine.
Hi, Ludlow. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Just excited beyond belief to call you.
Well, bless you.
I've been listening to you since I was a little girl.
Well, thank you.
I'm calling because a friend of mine's aunt is having they're having a sing-a-rama for... it's a benefit for this lady. She was in a van and a real bad automobile accident, and the people didn't have any insurance that hit them, and the lady's paralyzed, and they have like $1 million worth of medical bills.
Wow.
So they're having this benefit for it at Oak Grove Elementary in Woodstock. And they're going to have gospel groups. They got like 4 or 5 gospel groups lined up, but it's tomorrow from 6 to 10.
And tell me again where it is.
At Oak Grove Elementary in Woodstock. On Woodstock Road in Ackworth.
Oak Grove Elementary in Ackworth.
It's just from 6 to 10.
Okay, and all the money y'all raise are going to go to...
Yeah, to help this lady. Her name is Gail Millsap.
Well, I wish you luck. I hope you draw a big crowd.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Okay, you take care of yourself.
You take care, too.
Call us again.
I sure will.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
1-800-572-8255. Frosty Mountain Pure Spring Water, gang. It's water from the spring, not the tap, and it's available at fine stores everywhere. Tucker, Georgia, and G on the radio.
Good morning.
Good morning, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm good. You all right?
Good. You having any rain?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah. It's lightened up for the moment, but it's been raining off and on all morning here.
It has here, too. I kind of wanted the benefit of your superb trivial expertise.
Well, now you put me on the spot.
We used to have people that played villains in the movies. Old villains, they played them mostly.
Uh-huh.
And I watched the movie The Lodger yesterday with Laird Cregar, and he was a good... Whatever happened to him?
He died very, very young.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he died in his 30s, or maybe even before that. He died very, very young.
Oh.
He was a binge eater.
Oh, really? He was a big man.
Yeah, big man, and you'd see him in one movie, he'd weigh 190, and the next movie, he'd weigh 310. I interviewed a friend of his, Raymond Burr.
Yeah.
One time, and they had been good buddies in the early days, and he said that sometimes he would just go to a hotel and check into the hotel and start ordering from room service and just eat, and it was just too much of a strain on his heart.
Oh, that's too bad. That's kind of sad, isn't it?
It is sad.
I mean, I eat a lot, kind of binges, but not those kind of binges.
Oh, yeah, this guy would have order 2 ducks, and that just out of sight stuff.
I'm laughing, but that's it. And Sidney Greenstreet, he was one of my old favorites. Do you know whatever happened to him?
Yeah, he passed away too. Sidney Greenstreet was never in a movie. I think he made his first movie when he was 62.
Really?
Yeah, he'd been a Broadway guy, and I think he was... I don't know how old he was when he died, but he had about a 10-year run, about a 10-year career.
Huh.
Very much in demand, and a lot of movies.
Played a lot of Humphrey Bogart movies,
Yeah.
like The Maltese Falcon. And
Well, he was part of that Warner Brothers stable, where you could expect to see him bounce up every year or two.
And Peter Lorre, he was around for a long time.
Long time, yeah.
He was great. And the one I can't think of is the one that just died recently. He played practically nothing but horror movies.
Vincent Price?
Yeah, Vincent Price.
Yeah.
He was kind of a nice, nasty guy. I mean, he didn't hate him too bad.
Well, not only that, but he also played some sympathetic parts too, but he mostly a villain. You're right.
Yeah, he was a good actor.
Yeah,
really
fine
good
actor.
All these people were good actors, and we just don't seem to have people like that anymore. I know we have good actors, but
well, we just don't see the same ones. Though there was a time when you watched the Warner Brothers thing, you're gonna recognize these people because like Sidney Greenstreet and Peter Lorre, because they've been together so many times.
Like the John Ford stock players,
Yeah, exactly.
Harry Carey Jr.
Yeah, exactly.
And whatever. Well, I really appreciate it. I just wanted to check back with you and see about some of these old people.
Laird Krieger, the one you mentioned, he may have been less than 30. It always surprised me because he always looked like an older guy. He always looked to me like he was in his 40s or 50s. I don't know whether that's because of his size or the kind of parts he played, but a pretty good actor.
Well, he wasn't that big in The Lodger. He was big, but not that big.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
At the end of the movie, there's a scene where he's standing by a window and the police are closing in on him. He looked like all the villains, all the evil in the world. I mean, I can't imagine anybody looking like that.
Yeah. I'm glad you called, old friend.
Nice talking to you.
Stay in touch with us.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
1-800-572-8255. Visit Colonel Poole's Barbecue in East Ellijay, Georgia, and see the world-famous pig, Hill of Fame. Ludlow and Denny, and boy, we're having fun now as we go to Rome, Georgia, and talk to the Rome Wild Man, Wild Bill Jim. Hello, Wild Bill Jim.
Well, good morning.
How are you?
Well, I'm climbing up Sunshine Mountain with my face all aglow.
Oh, you're just one step away from a country western song.
One step away from a psychiatric exam.
No.
Anyway, I'm kind of disappointed. I thought Radio Ray would do a little better, but in fairness to him, a vehicle is going to have to be developed to be compatible with his character.
Like a DeSoto, that kind of vehicle you're talking about?
Yeah, well, that's kind of like showbiz too.
Yeah.
For example, he could play the part of the Reverend when his screaming savages have them all surrounded.
Very good.
They can send him out, send the preacher out to reason with them, because we're just about out of ammunition.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be better if he played the crooked Indian agent and they dragged him out and scalped him?
We could smoke on that a while. Then he could play the part of Chief Yellow Snow.
Yeah, okay.
Born under the sign of the bear.
under the Woco Pep sign.
Yeah. Well, a troop of cavalry riding along the road, and nobody should try to imitate John Wayne or anything, and I'm not.
Yeah.
But a John Wayne type character who is head of these troops sees Chief Yellow Snow with his head on the road. And says, what's happening, Chief Yellow Snow? He says, stagecoach, 2 teams of horses, 2 mounted riders, 2 squaw, 300-pound gold bullion. And this cavalry boss says, well, you mean to tell me that you can tell that just by putting your head down on the road? He says, no, run overhead 30 minutes ago.
Jim. I got to get out of here, big boy.
Just in time.
Not a minute too soon. Okay. Stay in touch, old friend.
All right.
Bye-bye. 1-800-572-8255 is our number.
Just a minute, ma'am.
What do you mean, just a minute? What do you want? Who are you?
We have the same question. We're police officers, lady.
You're a police officer, lady. Suck up that gut. Cleveland, Tennessee, and the more than lovely Jennifer on the radio.
Just the facts, man.
Hello there, more than lovely.
Just the facts.
Just the facts.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Well, I have a request here to wish a happy birthday to John in Decatur today.
Is today John in Decatur's birthday?
Today is John in Decatur's birthday.
Well,
John, happy birthday.
And I want to say, John, your horoscope. You have a way with words, are fascinated by reading and writing, appreciate quality journalism. People enjoy reading your letters, and you enjoy writing them, too. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius persons play leading roles in your life, and for your mental stimulation always comes first. Later, physical attraction could take over. Current cycle relates to direction, motivation, marriage that could entail moving to a distant city. June and July will be your most exciting months of 1998.
There you go, John.
So there we go, John.
And people like you, too.
Oh, yeah. And your tomatoes, John.
Yes.
And, John, it's getting that time. Don't forget your friends.
That's Ludlow Porch and the lovely Jennifer in Cleveland.
That's exactly right, with your horoscope for today.
There you go. Well,
uh-oh, another ostrich out.
It's time for a duck update. I have 3 ducks now.
Oh, people have flocked to your side during your time of upset.
I tell you, people are just wonderful. That the day I called you and told you that I was inheriting a new duck.
Right.
I got a phone call the next day and said, "You need another duck?" And I said, "Sure." And then I got another call. "You need a duck?" I said, "Sure. I've got 3." And they're the sweetest little ducks. that ever waddled on the face of this earth.
These are baby waddlers?
One is a baby, and two are rather young, but they're starting to mature. Of course, the one I told you, his name is Papaw.
Yeah.
We have a new one, and her name is Porchalaika.
Russian.
She's named after a flower. And then the sweetest one, and he is just precious. He has inherited the name Woodlow, too.
Oh, I'm honored all over again.
Let me tell you, he is the sweetest little thing. He follows me all around and just beep, 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 beep. And he'll let me, I'll hold him, and he eats right out of my hand, and he is the fastest swimmer. Are you a good swimmer, Ludlow?
Excellent swimmer, yeah.
He couldn't have gotten a better name. This little duck is he is just a racer under the water. And he's so much fun to watch. But they're terrific. And I got another duck, too, but this one is not feather and bone. It's made out of stuffing, and his name is Dudley. And the cleaning lady sent this one to me. So she said, if anything happens to these other ducks, I'll always have Dudley.
Exactly. And you have your pen raccoon-proofed?
My pen is proofed. You bet.
Good.
And they're just the sweetest little ducks, and we're back in the duck business again.
Now, do you hope to have a family of ducks from these very close personal friends?
Pardon?
These ducks are taking to each other, and you have...
They love each other, and it's so funny because they're from different places that sometimes you could, expect to have some duck rivalry in the pen, but not a bit. They have taken to each other, and they protect that little Woodlow. He's just like the junior of the group, and they love him. He's the outstanding one, though. He's just a little star in the pen.
You could wind up with 100 ducks. You know that, don't you?
I'm hoping I can call one day and say, I got ducks up here. If anybody wants.
Yeah, ducks for sale, cheap.
I'll put the sign out in the yard. You usually see honey for sale or tomatoes. It'll have ducks.
Or the one I see the most is free kittens.
Oh.
There's a place on my drive home that about once a month there's a sign on their mailbox post. It says free kittens.
Free kittens.
And I thought, boy, they've got a female cat in there with some really questionable morals.
I would put a sign up or send them a little note and say free operation. We can take care of this.
While you wait, yeah.
No, if I end up with a passel of ducks, I'm selling them. Because see, if you give them away, sometimes it doesn't mean as much as if you have to purchase them.
Yeah.
Then it would mean more to the one who receives the duck.
Well, congratulations on your new vocation.
Well, thank you so much, and I'll keep you posted. Hope you have a great weekend, as always.
You do the same. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks a lot, Leslie.
Bye-bye, my friend.
Bye-bye.
1-800-572-8255. We'll be right back.
The Boston Black-Eared kind, a two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, and an autographed picture of Andy Devine. Oh, I could be anyone I wanted to be, maybe Swaver or Flynn or the Sheik of Araby. If I only had a pencil and mustache, then I could do some cruising.
Celebrating 50 years of
Carolina and talk to Charlie on the radio. Good morning.
Good morning, Ludlow.
How you doing, bud?
Oh, just great. Just great. I've got a little advice for Radio Ray if he wants to advance his career.
Good. You were talking about his dramatic career.
Yeah, he don't need to go into any drama classes or anything. If he'll just practice saying, "How now, brown cow," I think it'll come across a little better, these assignments you give him.
You think so? You think that's all he needs, just a little push?
Just how now, brown cow. Do that about 10 times a day.
Okay.
Now, I've got a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
Paul Lynde, he was a comedian. Was he on What's My Line or Price is Right, or what program was he on?
He was on a lot of them, but he became most famous on Hollywood Squares.
Yeah?
He kind of owned that show.
Well, I always enjoyed him. I can picture him, but I don't remember. I didn't remember which show he was on.
Yeah, that was he was always the center box on that one. Very, very funny man. Very funny man.
Luddy, I'm thinking about getting one of these fancy radios where everything that comes through it and across it sounds real good.
Yeah.
Have you seen that thing advertised? Do you know anything about those things that I'm talking about? There's little tiny radios, and then they advertise it with, it grows huge with speakers on each side.
You talking about the Bose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's apparently.
Can you tell me anything about that?
Just that everybody I know that has one sings their praises and says it's just absolutely wonderful.
Well, I'm thinking about it, and I thought maybe, old Ludlow would come in nice and clear and pretty.
Yeah, I know some people, and I know that the price has come down in recent years, and they're still expensive, but they're the best around, people tell me.
I was on a flight from Washington, D.C. back home the other day, and I just took the book. They give you take our book, and advertised in it was that Bose, and they ship them free through June the 28th. And I was just wondering, all these you can't believe all you read in advertisements.
No, that's absolutely.
And I just wanted to know if somebody had experience with it.
I don't.
Denny or somebody.
I don't, because my ears do not pick up anything special on the radio. If it's music, it's music, and coming off of a sample radio someplace or a big one. But the people who are really into that kind of things and the good sounds tell me that Bose is a great one.
Okay, Luddy, enjoying the show today.
I want to get you to clear something up for me. You told me one time that that ordinance passed up there.
I'm on top of the sign business. I'm trying to find out exactly what's going on.
They give them a year to get them down?
Yeah. And down to a certain size. Mm-hmm. A little teeny tiny sign where they have the huge billboard. I have a friend that's in the billboard business, and I'm on his side.
Yeah, he's jumping up and down, I bet you.
You dadgum right, but I'm on his side. He's made a living at it for 30 years, and now they want him to take down some of them, and then, of course, the ones that he don't take down, they're wanting him to cut the size down for beautification. Well, we live in a tourist area. We need all these signs we can get to direct them where Grove Park Inn and the golf courses. And
has there been any talk about anybody filing lawsuits about that?
Yeah. The one.
They may be led by Commander McBragg. With a cannon in hand, he can beat...
1-800-572-8255 is our number. As we go to Decatur, Georgia, and talk to my buddy John. Happy birthday, John.
Thank you. How's things going there?
Everything going very, very well.
Good. Well, I want to thank Jennifer for wishing me happy birthday, and I got a chance to talk to the cleaning lady for quite some time last night.
Was she all right?
Yeah, she's fine. She sent me some literature that I didn't get a chance to really read, but she sent me a birthday card that exemplifies me. It's old farmer standing there with his overalls with a pitchfork.
Farmer John.
Farmer John, yeah. But I want to thank her for the card and thank Jennifer for wishing me happy birthday.
Well, tell me about your tomatoes.
I've got them coming out my ears, and I'll have tomatoes in probably about 2 or 3 weeks.
You got a lot of rain out there?
I had good enough. Plenty rain.
Good. Well, that's good.
We didn't have any hard wind like some places had a lot of hard wind.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any hard wind. It blew a few peppers over, but not bad. But no, I've got some pretty tomatoes, but I'm having a problem with my beans. I planted 2 rows of beans, and I went up there one day and it looked like somebody run over with a lawnmower. The darn rabbits, they got in there and eat every one of the runners off of them.
Wow. That make you want to cry?
It sure does. Yeah. I'm fighting them, trying to keep the rabbits out, because I've got a fence around them now. I put a darn fence up yesterday afternoon. But now everything's going good. I just check in on you and see what's going on with y'all.
Well, what kind of birthday celebration have you got planned?
I'm fixing to go to Madame Zero's for lunch.
Oh, well, listen.
We're going to have lunch at Madame Zero's, and tomorrow night I'm going to have my daughter's coming down. We're going to cook some steaks out.
She's not going to make you cook, is she?
Well, I'd rather cook my own steaks. I like my own steaks.
well, big boy, I hope this is the best birthday of your life.
It's a good birthday. See, I'm here, and I'm healthy, and got a lot of good friends, and that's what counts.
And a lot of good vegetables in the garden.
Got a lot of good vegetables coming on.
That's wonderful.
And I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you later.
Okay, buddy. Take care of yourself.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. Now, Denny, here's something we can do. They've opened a cafe in Tel Aviv, Israel. It opened in April. It's called Cafe Make-Believe. Cafe Make-Believe opened in April with tables, chairs, plates, silverware, menus, and servers, but no food or drink. The manager explained, who calls this experience conceptual dining. People come to be seen and to meet people, but not for the actual food. The menu is designed by top-rated chef and owner Felipe Kaufman. Lets diners order some of the world's most exquisite dishes. And they name a few here. And they're served on elegant but empty platters. Did he? What's this Cafe Make-Believe? And how do you know this guy is a world-renowned chef if he ain't cooking nothing? I got to wonder how important it is to be seen there. That is funny as it can be. I love that. And here's another one. And this is kind of the way sports ought to be, Denny. In March, the Romanian soccer team, Gil Petrusană, traded infielder Aun Radu to a team for about $2,500 worth of pork. And they had earlier traded a defenseman for 10 soccer balls. There's something to be learned from those folks over there about big bucks. 1-800-572-8255. Denny's got it right. Listen to this. Great place to be seen. We're going to open a gas station, Make Believe, filling station. Pull up to the pump, and we'll pretend to pump the high test and pretend to wash your windshield. And we'll hire a guy that every time I told me a gallon to stand there and go peeing. Oh, there's dollars to be made out there. 1-800-572-8255, Ludlow and Denny, the Fun Seekers Radio Network.
You don't have to drag Black Bart into town to collect your reward, because Comfort Maker Comfort Rewards from your participating dealer will net you a 5-year extended parts and labor warranty for free when you buy a qualified Comfort Maker heating and cooling system. Claim your reward at ST's Heating and Air Conditioning, 404-361-6560. Regular maintenance checks not included. Comfort Maker Comfort Rewards. Claim yours today.
Here's great news about a special introductory offer from the Wall Street Journal. Now, for a limited time, you can have 13 weeks of the Wall Street Journal delivered to your home or office every business day for just 57 cents a day, 25% off the Journal's regular price for the world's most trusted source of business news and information, for the insights, analysis, and big-picture thinking you need to make better decisions, more confident decisions, decisions that can make all the difference to you, your family, and your future. So make a smart decision right now. See for yourself how you can profit from the knowledge you get from the Wall Street Journal every business day. Take advantage of the Journal's special introductory offer, 13 weeks for the low price of just 57 cents a day. This offer is available to new subscribers in the continental U.S. only. Call now toll-free 800-832-8700. That's 800-832-8700 for the Wall Street Journal.
Hi, gang, this is Ludlow Porch, and if you're not listening to the Fun Seekers Network, just see what you're missing. Join me weekdays, 10 to noon, on Radio 960, the new WRFC.
Been sleeping in your bed, and them old dark clouds been hanging around your head. But all your hard times will vanish in the wind when the mighty clouds of joy come rolling in. Holy Jesus, let your love see.
let's go now to, I think, Possum Trot and talk to Sweet Annie on the radio. Hello, Annie.
Hi, Ludlow.
How are you doing?
Sweet Annie from Possum Trot Ridge.
I recognized your voice, Annie.
You know, I want to say happy birthday to John from Decatur.
Well, good.
And you know who else has got a birthday tomorrow?
Who?
Sheriff Crabapple.
Sure enough.
You going to the party?
Well, I hadn't been invited. Hadn't heard a word about it.
I guess there'll be a big party over there at Crabapple.
I would think that they're going to probably fill up the streets over there.
I hope so.
I do, too.
I want to say happy birthday to both of them fellers and say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John and Sheriff Crabapple, to you.
You take care of yourself, Sweet Annie.
All right, I'll do it.
I'll talk to you. 1-800-572-8255, Canton, Georgia. The Palatial Studios, WCHK, and my buddy Jolie.
Hey, Ludlow.
Hi, young lady. How you doing?
Good. 2 days in a row I'm calling now.
I love it. I love it.
I'm hooked. It's like some type of drug.
Good.
I told Benny I want to be part of the family.
Oh, well, you are.
Great. And I have a bone to pick with you.
All right.
Since we're family now.
Yeah.
You didn't tell Radio Ray that I said hello.
Oh, by God.
I would like to personally tell him if he's listening. Do you think he's listening?
Yeah, he's producing the show in Madison. Yeah, he's listening.
That's right. I would like to say hello, Ray.
Okay. Now then.
And now,
are you typing this?
Now that I have that out of the way, I just want to ask you if you ever seen the movie City of Angels. You were supposed to see it.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I want to, and I will, but I haven't yet.
And I have one more movie review for you.
Okay.
Excellent movie. Hope Floats.
Say it again.
Hope Floats. Sandra Bullock and Harry Connick Jr.
Okay.
It's number 2.
Okay.
It's second to Godzilla. I don't know why.
Well,
but they both give excellent performances.
You know, it's the novelty thing about Godzilla.
It's a kid, like all the kids want to go see it.
Yeah. So I'll watch for that, and when it comes close, I'll go see Hope Floats.
You need to see it. It's an excellent movie. You got to take your wife again.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a date movie, but it's excellent.
Okay. Hope Floats.
That's right.
Sounds like a stripper, doesn't it?
No, it's not. It's
No.
so sweet.
No, I mean the title sounds like a stripper.
I didn't understand it. You don't understand it until you see the movie.
Well, it's like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I thought that was a football movie.
Anyway. Well, it's great to talk to you. I hope you guys get some sunshine over there.
I do too, and I hope you have the best weekend of your life.
Thank you, Ludlow. You do the same.
Take care of yourself.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Blue Willow Inn Gang, gracious hospitality and superb southern food. Let's go to Anderson, South Carolina, where Auntie, Quated, is waiting. Hello, Annie.
Hello, Ludlow. How are you?
I'm good, my friend. You all right?
Oh, I'm fine, and happy birthday to everybody out there who might be having a birthday.
Good for you.
And we hope you have millions more.
That's exactly right.
Ludlow, I've got some really good ideas about your Tel Aviv Cafe.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to propose a really good band to play there. And I would like to be the one playing the keyboard, whatever kind of keyboard we have.
Right. Wouldn't make any difference if you're not going to play anyway.
Well, I really have played many a thing like that. But you remember, I'm antiquated now, so I don't play everything as well as I used to. And maybe I didn't play it all that well then, but I thought I did. And I've been wondering, like, Ludlow, didn't you always have a real ambition to sing or to tap dance or something like that? What would you like to do?
I'd like to be the world's best singer.
Okay, you're going to sing. Now, what kind of songs are you going to... Tell me one song you're going to sing.
I'm only going to sing in Italian. And when you're not going to sing at all, you can do that.
Okay, well, I'll play in Italian then.
And
somebody else can tap dance, whoever wants to.
And I'll wear a sports shirt and tell everybody that I've got on a tux.
I was just about to say your clothes won't make any difference.
Not a bit.
Because it's like the emperor's new clothes. You can tell them anything you want to.
Can you believe that somebody... There's quite an investment here.
Well, I think we got great possibilities, and I think your readers should decide what they want to do in this band and call in. And we'll get a band organized.
Yeah.
There are endless possibilities here.
And the nice thing about when you hire a waiter, it won't have to be a good waiter. They don't have to get the order right.
Well, we don't have to be any good either.
Yeah, you just stand there. You just stand there with a pad and take the orders.
That's right.
And if it doesn't turn out right, who's going to know?
But we'll know absolutely every song that's ever been written.
Oh, we'll do requests.
And if it hadn't been written, we'll write it on the spot.
Yeah, we'll take requests from the floor.
I'm so glad you started me on this.
This may be a comeback for both of us.
Right.
I got to go, my love.
Goodbye.
Take care of yourself.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. You need to have instruments, but you don't need to know how to play them. We'll be right back.
If we don't hook a perch or bass, we'll cool our toes in dewy grass, or else pull up a weed to chaw and maybe set and jaw. Hanging around, taking our ease, watching that hound, scratching at his fleet. Come on, take down your fishing pole and meet me at the fishing hole. I can't think of a better way to pass the time of day.
Celebrating 50 years of service to Northeast Georgia, we're News Radio 960, WRFC, Athens.
Good morning, I'm Beth Larson with an information update on News Radio 960 WRFC. 71 degrees at 11:30. Your official 3-day forecast is coming up. Athens-Clarke County Planning Commissioners met last night and rejected a rezoning request that would have allowed Walmart to build a 500,000 square foot superstore between Mitchell Bridge Road and Atlanta Highway. The Planning Commission's decision isn't final. The last word belongs to Athens-Clarke County Commissioners. Graduation ceremonies in Athens. The Cedar Shoals class of 98 puts on the caps and gowns at Stegman Coliseum at 6 o'clock. They'll get their diplomas and clear out of the gym to make way for the Clark Central commencement exercises set to start at 8:30. And the school gun stories just won't go away. 2 more Georgia students suspended for threatening to bring guns to school and kill classmates, an 8th grader in Rome and a 1st grader in Columbus. Checking stocks at this hour, the Dow is up 78 points, NASDAQ's up 9. News Radio 960 WRFC News Time, 11:31.
Hi, I'm Gary Collins with an important question. How well do you sleep? Do you toss and turn? Does your back ache? Do you and your partner disagree on how firm your mattress should be? Have you spent a fortune on a new mattress and still aren't getting a good night's sleep? Well, my wife Marianne and I have finally found the answer: Select Comfort. With Select Comfort, you can actually adjust the firmness of your mattress to fit your body. I can have it extra firm, and she can have it feather soft on the very same bed. It's a breakthrough for back sufferers like me. I mean, I tried everything, even stuffed pillows under my knees to get comfortable. Now, I wake up feeling great. It's like night and day. Best of all, you can try Select Comfort for 90 nights. That's 3 months of better sleep or your money back. Call Select Comfort for the best sleep of your life. For a free video and brochure, call 1-800-SLEEP-29. There's no obligation, 1-800-SLEEP-29.
More with Ludlow Porch is just ahead, but first, your official 3-day forecast. Chance of showers and thunderstorms all day today. High will be in the mid-80s. Tonight, mostly cloudy. There's a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Low will be in the mid to upper 60s. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Again, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. High will be in the lower 80s. And on Sunday, partly cloudy skies. And get this, high will only be in the upper 70s. Currently, we have mostly cloudy skies and 71 degrees on South Village Avenue in Athens. I'm Beth Larson, and you're up to date at 11:32. More news in less than 30 minutes and bulletins at once from News Radio 960 WRFC.
Arbeit schwer, a ganz Jahr. Es kommt der Zimmer, dann will gut, wegzufahren. Gedeiht zu machen, a bisschen
1-800-572-8255, Sonoa, Georgia, and Frank on the radio. Hello, Frank.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. You all right?
All right for old folks, yeah.
Good.
We're talking, I say Sonoa, Georgia, close to the mall and all that stuff. But, you're just talking about everything, and I tried to call in and get in on the era question a while ago, but I got to thinking about Vanna, and I was a little late dialing in. But anyway, how about doing me a favor?
All right.
I'm old, and a phrase keeps going through my mind every once in a while. White azaleas are blooming.
And you want to know what that's from?
Yeah, I believe it's from a song, but I thought maybe some of your listeners would know.
Why the azaleas are blooming. I don't know.
White azaleas.
White.
When the white azaleas are blooming.
That doesn't ring any bell. When the white is, I'm going to write that down because somebody's going to help us with that.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
When the white azaleas are blooming. You think it's from a song?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay.
But I'm old, and you know how it is.
No?
No, you don't know how it is. You're not old. But anyway.
All right. Somebody out there, I promise you, if not today, tomorrow, Monday, or sometime soon, we'll call and answer.
Oh, yeah.
You never stump this crowd.
That's right.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
You take care of yourself.
See you later, buddy.
Talk to you. Anybody out there know where that's from? When the white azaleas are blooming. Sounds like a love song, but I don't know. It could be a fight song from a sissy college. You just never know. Then I got some more restaurant openings to tell you about. These are all absolutely true. Recent restaurant openings in Tokyo. The trendy Alcatraz. It is themed after the California prison in which diners are handcuffed, eat in cells, and must beg permission from the guards to be allowed to visit the restroom. People pay to go in there and do that. And in London, this is a pill-themed restaurant. It's called The Pharmacy. It has prescription containers everywhere. It has bar stool seats resembling aspirins, and the staff is dressed as surgeons. And in Singapore, it's called the House of Mao. It's an otherwise upscale Chinese restaurant, but with green uniform staffed and pictures galore of Mao Zedong. Boy. And here's something that's long past. This is not a restaurant. This is from Le Mans, France. This a radio station manager invented this, and I think I may have known this guy. He's invented a toilet paper called the Reading Room, on which are printed short articles on French current affairs, geography and culture, with new editions to be released monthly. If there's $1 to be made out there, somebody is going to come up with it, I promise. And a lot of these inventions that are mentioned in this thing, I can't even talk about on the radio. Our number, 1-800-572-8255. That's 1-800-572-TALK. And it is just absolutely a great day to be alive. We're coming into our weekend, and hope it's going to be a great one for everybody out there. And it hasn't exactly cleared up at Swanee, but there's a little bit of brightness out there. It looks like the sun could be lurking nearby. Let's go to Spartanburg, South Carolina, and talk to Sara. Hello, Sara.
Hello, Ludlow.
How are you, my friend?
Oh, I'm fine. Since you're back with me.
Thank you, dear.
And when the white azaleas start blooming up in the mountains so high, it's I don't know all the words. My memory, I used to know 1,000 lyrics. I can't even remember any of them now. Get them all mixed up. I had a stroke.
Okay.
You know it continues, but it is a love song.
You don't know the name of the song?
But it seems that the lover's been separated from his lovers, because when the white azaleas start blooming, I'll come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only line in the song I can remember.
Okay.
And I don't have anything to jog my memory.
Well, and I can't be a bit of help, because I don't think I've ever heard that line.
I love that song.
If I have, I don't remember. But somebody's going to call in here. I promise you, these folks never let us down, Sarah. They call every time.
I hope I'm listening, because that's a sweet song.
Okay, I'll repeat it if we get it.
All right.
You keep listening, my love, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. When the whiters say it, I would have guessed a song. And Sara knew it, couldn't think of it. Normally, for me at least, if I know a song, if I can hear a full line, then the other lines will kind of fall into place. At least part of them will. Can you be any help on that? When the white azaleas are blooming, our buddy in Sonoa needs an answer. 1-800-572-8255. Special reminder, Mr. Freimeyer is going to be back with us on Monday, driving in here on Sunday, and we'll be here on Monday to take your questions about home remedies and the like. And these are not only health remedies, these are some of it having to do with garden pests and you name it. He's got some of all of them. So be thinking of the ones you want to ask him, and I may even ask him about the white azaleas blooming. 1-800-572-8255. Been telling you about the Blue Willow Inn. Let me tell you what these people did in Social Circle, Georgia. The Van Dykes, lovely, nice couple who know their business. They took an old Greek revival mansion down there, and they remodeled that thing and fixed it like brand new, so you have one swell-looking place to go into and enjoy your meal. And the food is southern in nature, but they take it to new heights. Everything from the fried chicken to the chicken and dumplings to the country fried steak to the roast beef. You're going to find 4 or 5 meats every time you go in there, and I don't know how many vegetables, 10, 12, 14, whatever. You're going to find desserts with that southern flavor, and you're going to find bread like you remember. And while I've never been to their salad bar, I've seen it, and it looks good if you go in for that sort of thing. When I'm in a place with fried chicken and fried green tomatoes, I'm not going to spend much time. It's a salad bar. Great place. Best people I know. Great attention to detail, and they're located in beautiful Social Circle, Georgia. I want you to go in there and tell them Ludlow Porch sent you to the Blue Willow Inn.
Athens News Radio 960 WRFC is in touch and online thanks to GNet, Northeast Georgia's premier internet service provider. Send your thoughts, comments, and suggestions to WRFC News at g-net.net. That's WRFC News at g-net.net. And keep watching the World Wide Web. Our website is currently under construction at GNet. We're Athens News Radio 960 WRFC.
Want to have fun, get some exercise, and raise money for charity? Hi, this is Matt Stinchcomb of the Georgia Bulldogs. Saturday, June 6th is the date for the first annual Heroes to the Hedges 5K Run, Walk, and 1 Mile Fun Run. Proceeds benefit Athens-Clarke County DARE, the Athens Wilderness Program, and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Athens-Clarke County. Heroes to the Hedges is sponsored in part by the UGA Athletic Association, Publix Supermarkets, and Smoothie King. For more information, please call 353-3329.
For a down-home good time, join me, Ludlow Porch, weekday 10 to noon on News Radio 960, the new WRFC.
There's a state highway at the end of this road, muddy 4 miles any way you go. You stick it to the doors if you even try. A neighbor couldn't make it in a 4-wheel drive. But we got a house and a creek to fish, 7 acres and a satellite dish. I don't want to go nowhere. And the river
7 acres and a satellite dish.
I don't care.
1-800-572-8255. Let's talk to my buddy, Double D from Cherokee. Hello there.
I reckon they had an outhouse in that 7 acres.
Is that a great song, Tad?
I like that. I might pick that one up. That song that lady was calling about, I believe it's called White Azaleas, or When the White Azaleas Bloom, and it was by George Morgan.
By George Morgan.
Yeah, I've got it here somewhere, but it's buried back. I don't know where. Dig it out.
How old was that?
Golly, I don't know. He's been dead for years. Probably it's in the 50s.
Okay. Well, we're zeroing in on this. Are you pretty sure?
Yeah, I do have one by George Morgan. When the white azaleas start blooming, I'll come back to you.
Okay. All right.
I'd have to dig out. When you was growing up and going to school, did your mama and teachers give you whoopings?
Well, I didn't miss much.
Well, and if you didn't have a pocket knife, you was left out, wasn't you, at recess?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I bet in my childhood I lost 50 or 100.
Yeah.
Hard time keeping.
But let one of them kids carry one to school now.
Well, you can't do it anymore. Times have changed, I'm afraid.
And their mamas can't whoop them, and the teachers can't whoop them.
Well, I expect there's still a mama brushing somebody's coattails. What do you got?
Not like they used to.
No.
Got too many
Well, they don't see them often enough to discipline them.
Yeah, that's what it is. We'll talk to you later.
All right, buddy. Take care of yourself. Cleveland, Tennessee, and my pal Linda. Hello, sweet Linda. How you doing?
I'm fine today. Thank you, Ludlow.
Good.
I've enjoyed listening to you for several months now. You and your fun seekers enjoy the program.
Well, thank you.
But this is my first time calling, and your program yesterday interested me greatly because I have a daughter who is or has been certified learning disabled.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those who sometimes think that children are just parents are not involved and not helping and all that, it's not necessarily the case in all situations, but a lot of them.
Of course not. If you have a child with a learning disability, that's a special category.
Yeah, it is. And of course, for a few years, we did not know that. We thought, and I was told by teachers, she's immature, and one thing then another.
Mm-hmm.
But as it turns out, after struggling along a while, I decided to have her tested, and she was learning disabled. And parents do have to be involved. Teachers can't do it. Really can't do it all.
No, that was a child who could have gone on for years if you hadn't stepped in.
Right, and I had been involved with her all through the years. I mean, I was a parent who looked in the backpack, who made sure that I knew what her homework would be, and who read to her and had her read to me. But in the 8th grade, when we come to the point where we decided to not wait any longer on the school system to do it ourselves, had her tested. She tested in verbal communication, 12th grade level, but her written composite and her reading comprehension tested 5th grade level. So it's not an easy
No, it's
thing
not.
there.
No, it's not. And we talked to some folks yesterday who had some vision problems that facing the same overall problem that you were facing, just for different reasons.
Yeah, right. But see, this is where the parents have to come into it. You have to keep on it every week, every day. And at the grading level, you watch that. When you see something that's, just not right, then you get right in there and you keep it up. And that's how she's in going into her junior year now. And this year has been probably one of her best, her 10th grade year.
That's great.
But it's because we have been, her daddy and I've been right there.
Got to do that. No way around that responsibility.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to let other people know that it's not all laziness or it's not all whatever. The learning disabilities are there, and you have to keep an eye out for those, and then you have to work on it.
You're exactly right. That when you see the problem, you just attack. Once you define the problem, then you attack it.
Yeah, right. Stay on top of it.
I'm glad you called, my love.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Enjoy your program.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, for details on the 65-plus plan from the Blue Cross Blue Shield Association, you call 1-800-533-7671, extension 300. 1-800-572-8255, Somerset, Kentucky. And Donald on the radio. Good morning, Donald.
Good morning, Ludlow.
How you, old friend?
Great. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good.
I'm a truck driver, and I listen to you every chance I get passing through.
Thank you.
And he's talking about that restaurant where you really don't get anything.
Yeah.
What would you do if you got someone else's orders? And you couldn't tell.
then you ask to speak to the manager. And they probably don't have one.
Well, what's he going to tell you?
That's a great thought. That's the only flaw in this whole thing, because what they've done is cut out 99% of the overhead here.
That's right.
Yeah, but you don't know. Or if you call back and say the steak is not well done.
You're out of luck, aren't you? You know where Blackshear, Georgia is?
Where's Blackshear?
Them is the other side of Waycross.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I hope to move there pretty soon and become a Georgia cracker?
Yeah, it'll do, yeah. Yeah, if you like to fish, you're in the right place for that.
That's right. I have a sister living there. But I just want to tell you I love your show, and I listen to it every chance I get.
Buddy, we appreciate it. You drive carefully out there.
All right, thanks, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's a great question. If you got the wrong order. No, I didn't order this. Send a manager out here. 1-800-572-8255. You know, just a short time ago, AirTran Airlines introduced what they call their A-Plus rewards. And that's the fastest way to earn a free ticket on any major airline. Well, AirTran passengers have already begun earning those free tickets, and some of them took only 3 weeks. You can do the same thing. You can earn a fast, free trip, too. If you like to travel, just take 6 round trips in AirTran's business class or 12 round trips in coach, and you can earn a free ticket on any major airline to one of 66 cities or Nassau. Or you can take 3 round trips in business class or 6 round trips in coach, and you can earn a free round trip on AirTran anywhere they fly. Either way you go, A-Plus rewards from AirTran is the fastest free ticket on Earth. Now, so start getting yours ready. You start to earn those free tickets, you just call 770-994-8258. That's 770-994-8258. And then you get your free A-Plus rewards brochure at any AirTran gate. Hang on to this thought, gang. A-Plus rewards from AirTran Airlines. It is something else.
Here at Post Cereals, June 8th through 14th is Grape Nuts Energy Week. It's the week we eat grape nuts every day and see how good we feel. It's got all those carbohydrates for energy, nearly twice the carbs of Wheaties per serving. And around here, we've got some big plans. I'll be leaving the car at home and jogging to work.
I think I'm finally going to join the volleyball team.
Want to join us? Just have a bowl of grape nuts every morning for 7 days and see how you feel.
I'm going to be blading to work all week.
Actual results may vary.
I want you to know, long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. Do you hear me what I said? Long as I got King
Vicki
Jesus.
Winans is coming to Athens June the 9th at the Hugh Hodgson Concert Hall at the Performing Arts Center on the University of Georgia campus. Vicki Winans currently has the #1 gospel song in the country, Long as I Got King Jesus.
Long as I got King Jesus.
And she will be live in concert for one spectacular performance. Joining Vicki Winans will be Cassandra Pridgeon and the Sanctified Singers. Ticket prices are $15 and $22 in advance and $25 the day of the show. No one should miss the opportunity to see Vicki Winans Tuesday, June the 9th at a world-class venue right here in Athens. Tickets are available at the concert hall or call 543-5513 for more information. Sponsored by Bethel Baptist Church and In Touch Management Group.
Hitching your training wheels for the first time. Swinging on the tire swing for hours. Playing hopscotch on Susie Miller's driveway. Remember the simple pleasures of being a kid? They're back. Now you can eat like a kid again when all you cared about was taste. Introducing new Lay's Wow Potato Chips. They taste just as good as regular Lay's. And because they're made with Olean, they're half the calories and 100% fat-free. New Lay's Wow. Life tastes good again.
Hi, neighbors. This is Ludlow Porch on News Radio 960, the new WRFC. That's about as good a version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game as I have ever heard. Very good. I want to remind you that the weekend's coming up. Remind you of a couple of things. Seat belts, Triumph for this weekend, and you will be hooked. Become a habit, and you'll never have to worry about that again. I know it's pain in the neck, and I know people talk about they wrinkle their clothes and this sort of thing, but the main thing they do will save your life, and I can't say that enough. Let's go to Brunswick, Georgia, and talk to Lucille on the radio.
Hi, Ludlow.
How you doing?
I am doing great. I'm standing here at my sink cutting corn off the cob.
Oh, good for you.
And listening to you and enjoying every minute.
Thank you.
When the white azaleas start blooming, I'll come back to you, and that's all I can remember. But I'm remembering hearing Gene Autry sing that.
Okay.
That dates me, but I already did that with you once.
That's one of those, if that was a big song, that's one of those that could have more than one person doing it. You don't remember any of the other lines to it, do you?
I don't remember any more of the lines. I'm remembering the tune, but I can't remember the words.
Okay.
And I'm not a singer, so I won't try that.
All right, and I'm not either.
But I thought if somebody had some old Gene Autry records stashed somewhere.
Yeah, we got a lot of former disc jockeys listening to us. Somebody's going to remember that and give us a call and straighten us all out on it.
Okay.
All right, and you be listening, because we want you to know when it happens.
Oh, I do want to. Thank you so very much.
Okay, you take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm going to keep this a note to myself, and we'll re-ask this question on another open line day and get chapter and verse on that, and who knows, we might get all the lyrics here. Hey, visit your Comfort Maker dealer to get details on Comfort Maker rewards. Don't forget now, Primeye's going to be with us on a Monday, so whether or not you have a home remedy question, you be sure and be around, because it's always fun when Brother Primeyer shows up, and we always learn a lot. And so we'll just be standing by to do that, and you be standing by to listen to it. And between 9 Monday, I want you to do me a favor. Whatever else you do today, you find somebody to be nice to.
Okay, we've got a wonderful match coming up here. The bell is ringing. Let's turn it over to our ringer.
Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
German? Forget it, he's rolling.
And it ain't over now. Because when the going gets tough... the toughs get going! Who's with me? Let's go! Come on!
Ludlow again. Just can't wait to hear Ludlow again. The life I love is here in Ludlow with my friends, and I can't wait to hear Ludlow again. Ludlow again. Just can't wait to hear Ludlow again. The life I love is here in Ludlow with my friends, and I can't wait to hear Ludlow again. Ludlow again. That band's wacko goes out on the airwaves. They're the best of friends, insisting that the only way is the fair way. And that's why I say Ludlow again. Just can't wait to hear Ludlow again. The life I love is here in Ludlow with my friends, and I can't wait to hear Ludlow again. No, I can't wait to hear Ludlow again.
Yes!
Celebrating 50 years of service to Northeast Georgia. We're News Radio 960. WRFC Athens.
From ABC News, I'm
I'm John Belmont. The feds have decided to look the other way. Attorney General Janet Reno says the Justice Department will not prosecute doctors who act under Oregon's assisted suicide law. Senator Ron Wyden got the word from Reno this morning.
The federal government's decision today to respect the will of Oregon voters on this issue is a victory for democracy everywhere.
But the Attorney General also told the Oregon senator the Clinton administration is still opposed to assisted suicide and will be talking to Congress members about that. Auto workers walked out this morning at a key GM plant in Flint, Michigan, accusing the company of following an America Last strategy. Spokeswoman Mary Irby says General Motors needs union workers to be more flexible.
We must improve the non-competitive position of this plant. It's imperative that the local union cooperate with us to get work practices that keep us from running our machines at capacity and realizing their full potential.
This Flint strike has the potential to affect 16 assembly plants that get sheet metal parts from there. We've been hearing this is a great time to find a summer job, and today's unemployment report confirms it. 300,000 new jobs created last month. The jobless rate holding at a 28-year low.
It was a fairly rosy job picture all around. While the number of sales clerks shot up in May, the number of people manufacturing electronic equipment and clothing fell off. That, experts say, is probably a ripple from the economic troubles in Asia.
ABC's John Bascom in Washington. Fights off. Tomorrow night's heavyweight title fight in New York has been canceled because Evander Holyfield's challenger has failed a blood test. Here's Showtime's Robin Walker.
The New York State Athletic Commission has confirmed that Henry Akinwande has tested positive for hepatitis B. Due to that medical condition, the main event for tomorrow night has been called off.
On Wall Street right now, the Dow Industrial's up 82 points in heavy trading. You're listening to ABC News.
Looking for a red wine, ma'am?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe a Merlot.
Merlot. You know, that Robert Mondavi is excellent. Kendall Jackson's very nice.
Maybe something a little different.
Yeah.
What's this in the unusual bottle here?
Excellent Merlot. Full-bodied, nice soft edges. It's one of the Central Coast's most awarded wineries. Corbett Canyon.
That sounds different. Good taste echoes from the canyon. Corbett Canyon.
Corbett Canyon Vineyards, San Luis Obispo and Ripon, California.
Are you buried under monthly bills but worried you won't qualify for a home equity loan to pay them off? When the banks say no, United Lending Group says yes. Homeowners with weak credit can get money to consolidate credit card debt, get extra cash, or refinance their homes at a lower rate. If you want to hear yes, call United Lending Group at 1-800-555-388.